So my name's Amanda Richardson. So I'm a busy business owner. I work 6 days a week. Pretty much most weeks of the year, and I shut over Christmas, and that's really about it. I have 4 children, and they're all grown up, but they're still just as time consuming as if they were babies. And I have a lovely husband, and basically I'm a very busy woman. When I went to Ashley, I was in a really tough place, I would say. I wouldn't say I was in a bad place, I was in a tough place. And I met Ashley, and he actually said to me, I can sort of see you're struggling with something. Do you want some help? And at that time, I would say I didn't even know I was really struggling. I knew things in my life were not right and things were not falling into place. So Ashley invited me out for a walk, and I'd safely say I pretty much cried 80% of it. When he asked me what was happening, he actually made me pick something off the floor, and I think there was an acorn, if I remember correctly, and I picked up the acorn, and I held it in my hand, and he said, "Tell me what's happening." And I was like, I don't know, I just literally melted into lots of tears, snot, wasn't very pretty, and told him probably that I have no idea right now, because everything just felt like it was so mixed up in my life, and I just couldn't put anything into any compartments, I guess, if you like. I was really lucky enough to do like a one-to-one with Ashley, and it was lots of visualising, and that actually helped me unlock stuff I didn't know how I felt, really. You know, I'm a woman, I'm a mum, I'm a daughter, and I had been too busy, and so busy, constantly looking after absolutely everybody else. I totally forgot about me in all this, and I think Ashley unlocked that for me. I was really unhappy with not who I was as a person, but how my life was and how I looked. I was about 79.8 kilograms when I met Ashley, and I'm probably about half a stone, just over half a stone from my goal weight now, so I've gone down to 66 kilograms, and I just didn't know where to start, but he actually gave me somewhere to start. It was the easiest program in the world, and if I think I'd seen some people say at some points, or I'd read somewhere, that actually when you start looking after yourself and you start this journey, it's the easiest thing to continue. And do you know what? It really was. It was silly stuff like, I want you to drink lots of water, and I want you to do, I think it was 2 minutes of exercise a day. And I remember reading the text from him going, okay, that as if that's going to do anything. And he said to me, it's about small changes, Amanda, really small changes, but these are going to be habit forming, and that's what we're going to do. You're not on a diet, I'm not asking you to stop eating anything that you don't want to eat. I just want to form new habits for you. And I just remember thinking, okay, I'll buy into this, because yeah, okay, you seem to know what you're talking about. And I have been forming new habits for the last 18 months, and it has been the easiest journey in the world. No one else has helped me see that before, and the biggest thing I think is Ashley himself just unlocked that for me. I have much more energy. My choices are totally different. So I don't have, this sounds really silly, but one of the small changes I made was to not have sugar in my tea. And when I stopped having sugar in my tea, I stopped wanting sugary drinks. I stopped wanting eating so much chocolate. And don't get me wrong, I'm all up for a pack of buttons, and if I really want chocolate, that's my go-to. But I buy the small pack of buttons, and I'll have my buttons, but It won't be like buying the big family packs all to myself. And if I go out, I drink fizzy water with lemon in it. I don't know, it just has changed my whole life. I look forward to exercising. I've joined something called Zwift Academy, which is on my bike, so I can literally go on my bike no matter what the weather, anytime I like, for as long as I like. And I do that 3 or 4 times a week, and pretty much without fail. And if I'm on holiday, I make sure there is some sort of exercise. I even park further away from the supermarket. I use the stairs, but I make the conscious choice now that every little helps, and it does. I would say the first thing you have to do is be totally selfish and decide you're going to do something about it. And I mean totally selfish. I think as women, we actually tend to think all will be better if we're the size we want to be. So if I am that size 10, I will be so much happier. And actually, it doesn't work that way. It's once you're happy, you then become the person you want to be. But until you do that, it's just not going to work. And for me, my journey started when I met Ashley, and when he helped me realise how to begin, really helped me to begin, because I was faced with really just not knowing what to do. Would definitely recommend Ashley. The support I got was incredible. I mean, even if it was just a text, I remember most mornings getting a text or a message saying, "How are you doing today?" And when I first started the journey, I have to say I felt horrendous. I actually felt really ill, and I texted him one day saying, "I feel so ill," and I was thinking, maybe exercise isn't very good for you. Well, of course I could think that, because my body was probably thinking, we can give this up, we don't have to do this anymore, this is horrendous. And I remember Ashley saying, "Great, it's working." And I was just like, "What do you mean it's working?" And then he was like, "No, it's working," and he explained even the silliest little things, and I was like, "This is happening, is this right?" ? And he'd be like, "Yep, and this is why," and then he'd send me a big long message about why it's working and what's going to happen next. And I don't think without that support I would have trusted my journey. I think I probably would have given up, because I would have thought, well, this doesn't seem right, because this is too painful, this is too hard. And having Ashley there helping along the way was just, to be honest, couldn't put a price on that bit, because I don't think I would have completed it and be where I am today without that bit.